What up, everybody? Nexus 2313 here, and we're posting it up this time a bit differently. I got a request to do some different things besides my usual Naruto video, so I'm gonna throw up this Halo Reach video, but you ain't gotta watch it, you ain't gotta like it, nothing. I don't even want you to pay attention to the video. All I want you to do is pay attention to my voice, okay? We about to talk about that new generation. We about to talk about that new shit, Halo 4, okay? But before I do that, I just want to give a little background on this video first. I'm watching this from my friend's point of view. That is me that just grabbed the sniper. I'm watching this from my friend's point of view, so if you see a lot of deaths, it ain't me. So yeah. But without further ado, we're going to move on to the part that I think a lot of people originally clicked on this video for. First, we're going to talk about the weapons. New weapons that they're coming out with, okay? My favorite one that I've heard about so far is definitely the Storm Rifle, which is, since we're just getting right into it because I only got 8 minutes here in this video, but the Storm Rifle, which is pretty much the new Covenant version of the Assault Rifle. Now, it's not what I think the Plasma Repeater was from Halo Reach, which is just a revamped Plasma Rifle. No, the Storm Rifle is a whole new weapon, which I think can hold its ground against the Assault Rifle a lot better than the Plasma Repeater can, so good job to 343 for doing that. Now, the Promethean guns we got coming out. You got the Light Rifle, which looks to me like maybe a lighter version of a sniper rifle, maybe. I'm not sure. It's got a long range scope, long to medium range scope, one shot. So yeah, possibly a new sniper, maybe. Then you got the Scatter Shot, which is the Promethean version of the shotgun, and it's crazy. It shoots buckshots that bounce off walls. So if you're trying to get someone around the corner, bounce it off a wall, and maybe you hit them. It's crazy. Awesome gun, man. Then you got the sticky launcher, which is not the plasma launcher from Halo Reach. It looks like a pistol, but it shoots grenades. And the way it shoots it, you tap the trigger once to shoot it, and then tap it again to detonate it. And when you shoot it, a little radar comes out of the side of it to show who's around it. So it's kind of nice. Like, you can kind of use it as a trap. Like, okay, maybe you're getting chased, run around a corner, shoot it on the ground, run away, look at the radar, and as soon as they pass over it, boom, you got yourself a kill. So, you know, maybe new things, new moves coming out that we're looking to see. And okay, yeah, Prometheans, man. Prometheans are that new enemy, man. Okay, the Covenant, they're nothing now. It's crazy. But let's see here. Okay, one more weapon before we move on is the UNSC Railgun, which has been confirmed as a charge-up weapon, but it fires highly explosive rounds. So it's like it's gonna be maybe long range. I'm not sure what the range on that gun is. I'm assuming it has a scope. I don't know. It hasn't really been confirmed yet. Not a lot of information given on that. But moving on to the actual Prometheans, the new enemy. So far they've shown us 3 classes: the Promethean Knight, the Watcher, and the Crawler. The Crawler is exactly what it sounds like. It's like a dog. Apparently they were all Forerunner servants that once programmed to fight different enemies, and the Covenant, apparently it classifies them both as enemies. So yeah, that is the new enemy you will be facing. The Covenant are still there. After a Covenant civil war, they broke apart, and now it's like a Covenant sector is working against the humans now, but the majority of it, the Covenant government, is still on the human side. So yeah, moving on to the armor abilities now. We're gonna go to the armor abilities. First, we're gonna start off with Promethean Vision, what we saw a lot of people use if you watch the gameplay footage that they had for the MLG players. Okay, Promethean Vision allows you to see people wherever they are on the map through walls. Now, it's not overpowered. If you're thinking that, it's not overpowered at all, because it doesn't last. It lasts for a very short time. So I think that's going to be a nice armor ability for people to start out with, but once they learn the map and learn where people usually go, I don't think it's going to be that much of frequently used anymore. But Promethean Vision is probably good for getting the quick scan around you. Like if you're hurt and you ran around a corner, but you don't know if it's safe. Like in the Promethean Vision, look around. If it's good, then okay. But okay, the Hard Light Shield. It's pretty much a bootleg armor lock. Is what it kind of is. It looks like the Jackal shield comes out in front of you, and there has been no There has been no confirmation if you crouch with that, will it block your feet or anything like that. Hasn't been any confirmation about what it at its full potential can do. So you barely see it used if you watch the gameplay footage. So hopefully 343 will give us some more information on that soon. But it looks like a good compromise to Armor Lock, because a lot of people in Halo Reach complained about Armor Lock. So myself not included, but hopefully this will give the people a bit of an in-between for that. Let me see the thruster pack. The thruster pack. It's like sprint mixed with jetpack. Like, it looks like a jetpack, but all it does is boost you forward, like puts you off the ground about 3 to 6 inches or so, and jets you forward, sideways, wherever you're trying to go really fast. It's not that long a distance, but it's enough to close that gap between you and an opponent. So thruster pack, sword, thruster pack and hammer, that kind of thing. It's like what Sprint did when you first got Halo Reach. Okay, it's like what Sprint did for Halo Reach. It also makes your weapons reloads and the time that it takes to switch between weapons, it reduces that. So that's a lot. It's good for a lot of run and gun people. Like if you're trying to get that quick kill, but you got to reload, and yeah, thruster pack, it'll definitely help. It'll definitely help on that. All right, one more armor ability before we move on is the hologram. The hologram has been confirmed as back. It looks a lot more realistic. Like, okay, if you scope on somebody, you see their name red above them, but if you scope on a hologram, you don't. In Halo 4, that comes up above the hologram too, so much more deceiving. It can give you a lot better chance than it did in Halo Reach to get the jump on the enemy. So yeah, rock that when it comes out. But now I want to talk about the packages that you can customize your Spartan with, which starts out as the tactical packages, which are the shield and firepower packages. The shield one makes your shield recharge faster, pretty much. The firepower one lets you carry 2 primary weapons, so BR and DMR, like that, maybe. So yeah, that should be good. Then there's support upgrades. Okay, like the ammo upgrade lets you carry more ammunition. That's it. The sensor upgrade makes your range and the sensitivity of your motion sensor longer, so you know, see enemies from a longer distance, let you get the jump on them before they get you. Then there's one called awareness, which lets you scope and keep your radar. So that's what I'll be using. And here's one more thing I like to talk about. One thing I like to talk about while the video winds down is the ordnance drops, which I think Call of Duty players will love because it's like a kill streak. Pretty much you get kills and a little circle on the side of your screen goes up. If you die though, it doesn't go away. You just get kills and you can call down different things. You can call down an overshield, an attack power upgrade, needlers, scatter shots, sniper rifles, things of that nature. So it should all be a really good experience. And there's more things I want to talk about on Halo 4, but the video is winding down, so I'm going to bring this to a close. So yeah, look out. I will probably be making more of these where I talk more about Halo 4 as information becomes available. So look for that. And like, favorite, subscribe, and I guess enjoy the rest of the video.